Welcome to a new moho tutorial. Today we will talk about how to make a blink and how to move the eyes of our characters. Okay, before starting, as you can see, I already have my character prepared in Photoshop with each part of the body on a different layer. Both eyes will be drawn inside moho. Once inside moho, we can see the size of our project inside project settings. In my case, I am going to work it at 1920 by 1080. By making a preview, we can see if we have any flaws in our character. As you can see, I already have the eyes drawn. Everything is on separate layers: the eyes, the eyelids and the eyebrows, which is an image imported from Photoshop. Once we have the eyes ready, we can start. I will leave in the description a link to another video with all the information for those who are starting to draw or in the first steps to create the first actions and facial expressions. Before we start, I'm going to assign a color to each layer by clicking on this square. Okay, now we are going to select the two layers of the eyes, then right-click, and then choose Group with Selection. Name the folder that will contain both files, and then go to Masking. Choose Hide All and then click OK. Now we double-click on the eyes, go to Masking and choose Exclude Strokes. By moving the iris, we can see that the eyes will work as a mask. To start working with the bones, we have to choose the folder that contains all the part of our character and then click on Convert to Bone. I already did this step. So, after clicking on Convert to Bone, you will see that your folder icon will change to a tiny bone. Once this is done, we can go to the left panel and add a new bone. If you press Shift and drag, the bone will stay straight. Now we can name our bone. In this case, I will name it Blink. If you want, you can give a color to the bone to be more organized. Now click on Show Label to see the name of our bone. Okay, now we can delimit the range of motion of the bone. To do this, we will go to Bone Constraints, Angle Constraints, and we will give it a value of -90 and 0. It is important to always reduce the bone strength. To create the blink is very simple. First, we have to go to Windows, and then choose the Action panel. Click on New Action, and as you can see, the action already has the name of the selected bone. Okay, let's go to frame 48 in our timeline. You can choose any frame you want, but it's always a good idea to have some extra space. Alright, once we are at frame 48, we will move our bone to its final position. Now we can make our blink. I'm going to select all the vertices of the eyelids to close both eyes. Let's do a preview to see if everything looks right. Perfect, we have the blinking ready. Now we are going to add some bones to the eyes to be able to move them easily. First, we have to create a new bone with just one click. Reduce the bone strength, and then we will also create two more bones, one for each eye. Once we have the two bones, we can name them. Now, select the bone of the right eye, and then select the layer that contains the iris. Okay, now we can click on the Bind Points button. As you can see, the bones have changed their color. That means that now we can join the vertices of each eye with its respective bone. To do this, select the bone first, then the vertices of the iris, and then press the Bind Points button. Now we repeat the same process with the left eye. As you can see, the vertices will have the same color as the bone. By clicking on Reparent Bone, we can check if everything is okay. As we can see, the three bones are attached to the first bone that was created. This is an example of what could happen. But don't worry, we can fix this. To prevent this from happening, just press Shift before creating a new chain of bones. Okay, to fix this, we need to select the eye bone, then Reparenting Bone, and then select the parent bone. As you can see, if we move the parent bone, both eyes will also move. Now we can make him blink and move his eyes. Let's see how it looks. Perfect. And since we have the eyebrow on a separate layer, let's create an action with it. The whole process is exactly the same, but let's do it for practice. First, create a new bone, reduce the bone strength, remove all links to other bones, and then we name it. Okay, let's go to bone constraints and give it a value of -90 and 0. Great, now let's go to our action panel to create a new action. Now we go to frame 48, and we move the bone to its final position. Perfect, now we can work on our animation. Navigating the timeline, we can check if the animation is correct. Perfect, now we can test the movement of our 3 bones. Let's do a little animation. Perfect, with these simple steps, we gave life to his eyes. Now, he can blink and also move his eyebrows. In the next video, we will work on the walking cycle. Thanks a lot for watching, and remember, if you have any doubts, please leave them in the comments. Soon I will post more about ZBrush, Moho, Photoshop, and I will start uploading short videos with tips for those who want to start making 3D animations. Thank you so much for all your support, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time.